Have we ever wondered why do we pronounce such words which we never even heard of? Or why do we write such words which we never even pronounced? Today, we are going to dive into the world of silent letters. Today, I'm going to share some of the most iconic and common words, and I'm going to tell their meaning, their correct pronunciation, and also their silent letters. Most importantly, their spelling and with an example. So without further ado, let's dive into the world of silent letters. Let's get started. So the first one, asthma. Asthma. The spelling is A-S-T-H-M-A. Asthma. Asthma. Here, the letter T-H is totally silent. So, what's the correct pronunciation then? The correct pronunciation is asthma. Asthma. Many people make mistake while spelling this word. Some people spell this word as A-S-M-A instead of A-S-T-H-M-A because the pronunciation is asthma. So, the correct spelling is A-S-T-H-M-A. Well, asthma is actually a breathing disease or a serious breathing condition. As an example, we can say, she always carries her inhaler because cold weather triggers her asthma. Then, the next one, bourgeois. Bourgeois. The spelling is B-O-U-R-G-E-O-I-S. Bourgeois. Bourgeois. Here, the letter G and S is totally silent. But y'all might think that why am I pronouncing the letter G instead of the letter S? I'm spelling the letter G but not the S. As I said, the letter G and S is silent. Look carefully. I am not pronouncing the letter G. I'm pronouncing the soft version of G. That means je. Je. Bourgeois. Bourgeois. The meaning of this word is belonging to the middle class. As an example, we can say, they live in a quiet neighborhood but is still living a fantastic, comfortable bourgeois lifestyle. Then we have champagne. Champagne. The spelling is C-H-A-M-P-A-G-N-E. Champagne. Champagne. Here, the letter G is silent. So the correct pronunciation is champagne. Champagne. The meaning of this word is a sparkling celebration drink. For example, the family popped a bottle of champagne to celebrate their grand success. Then we have receipt. Receipt. The spelling is R-E-C-E-I-P-T. Receipt. Here, the letter P is silent. So the correct pronunciation is receipt, not receipt. The meaning of receipt is proof of payments. As an example, we can say, you should always keep your receipt whenever you buy something from a store. In case, if you have to return the product, you have to show the receipt to the shopkeeper. Then we have guerrilla. Guerrilla. The correct spelling is G-U-E-R-I-L-L-A. Guerrilla. Guerrilla. Guerrilla means a secret soldier. A secret soldier. So, here the letter U is totally silent. So, the example of guerrilla is the guerrilla soldiers used smart strategies to defend their village. Then we have debris. Debris. The correct spelling is D-E-B-R-I-S. debris. Here, the letter S is totally silent. So, the correct spelling is debris and the correct pronunciation is debris, not debris. So, debris means broken waste or trash. As an example, we can say the rescue workers spent hours to clean the strong debris after the big storm. Then we have mnemonic. Mnemonic. The spelling is M-N-E-N-O, Nemo, N-I-C. Let's spell it again. M-N-E, Ni, M-O, Nemo, N-I-C. Mnemonic. The meaning of mnemonic is a magical or a very unique trick to memorize something. Here, the letter M is silent. So, as an example, we can say, we should always use a mnemonic trick to memorize a hard thing because using this mnemonic trick can make a hard thing more easier to remember. Then we have pneumonia. Pneumonia. The spelling is P-N-E-M-O-N-I-A. Pneumonia. Pneumonia. The meaning of pneumonia is a serious lung disease. Here, the letter P is silent. So, the correct pronunciation is pneumonia. Pneumonia. As an example, we can say, the boy spent a whole week at home resting just because he have a problem of pneumonia or he have pneumonia disease. Then we have yacht. Yacht. Y-A-C-H-T. Yacht. Yacht is a very big and a very expensive ship. So here the silent letter is CH. Yacht. As an example, we can say, he spent his whole holiday at yacht in the middle of an ocean, and he had so much fun spending it there. Then we have whistle. Whistle. W-H-I-S-T-L-E. Whistle. Here, the letter T is silent. Whistle. Whistle. Whistle is a small thing to make sound. The coach used whistle to improve and to inform the players. So, these are the words. And thank you for watching today's video. I hope y'all understand today's words that I have used and I have spelled. So that's for all today. Bye.